Database timelines provide chronological row versioning for Lianja database tables. Whenever a change is made to a table that is timeline enabled, then delta changes are automatically recorded for each transaction. The timelines not only store information about the data changes made, who made them, from where and when, but also allow the changes to be rolled back. Timelines can be viewed and changes rolled back in timeline sections in your app, in the timeline view in the data workspace of the Lianja App Builder, or using timeline commands from the console or in scripts. To enable timelines in your app, check the box in the app settings. You can then choose whether an individual section should have timelines enabled. I'm going to add a timeline section to track the changes made in the customers table. Remember, you can use user roles to control which users can create, read, update, and delete in a particular section. So, for example, I could restrict the view of the timeline section to the management group of users. I relate the Customers section to its Timeline section using the Relationship Builder. And now, if I make a change to the customer data, I can see its timeline entry below. Clicking on a particular timeline entry takes me to that record. And I can roll back the changes for a particular timestamp. The app and section timelines-enabled attributes control the switching on of timelines for the app and sections. To enable timelines in scripts or for the data workspace, make sure you set timeline on. The timeline view in the data workspace gives you the same functionality as a timeline section. So open the database, open customers, split view, and then timeline view. I can skip to the changed record. I can roll back. And if I modify the customer's data, I can see the change. Back in the console, I can see a list of timeline changes. You can specify a date or date-time range. I'll just specify dates here and include a for condition. The full syntax is given in the Lianja documentation wiki, along with details of the rollback timeline command to roll back changes, the clear timeline command to reset the timeline, and the structure of the systimeline system table.